In one of the outskirts of Johannesburg, one of South Africa's largest cities, lived a young woman named Zalika. She had grown up in poverty, walking the streets that whispered to her every day how impossible it was to reach her dreams. But Zalika wasn't just any girl. She had big dreams. Every night, she stared at her phone screen, mesmerized by the bright lights of Santon skyscrapers, the women sitting in luxury cars, and the influencers flying in private jets. As she admired their lives, one thought echoed in her mind. One day I'll be there. Everyone around her said it was just a fantasy, but her best friend Mosi was the only one who always believed in her. Mosi, Zalika, you can do this, but you need to be careful. A luxurious life is beautiful, but not everything is as it seems. Zalika, I know, Mosi, but I can't stay here and sell vegetables at the market like my mom. My life has to be more than this, Mosi. And it will be. You're different, Zalika. People who dream big achieve big things. With Mosi's support, Zalika felt even stronger. She made a promise to herself. She wouldn't get lost in this life. She would shine. One night, while scrolling through Instagram, a post caught her attention. Big opportunity. Looking for an assistant for exclusive events. If you want to step into the world of luxury, DM me. The post was from Celeste Devereaux, one of South Africa's biggest influencers. Celeste lived the exact life Zalika dreamed of. Vacationing in Santorini, shopping in Dubai, dining at the most luxurious restaurants. Without hesitation, Zalika sent a message. Hi, I'm Zalika. I'm confident, hardworking, and stylish. I'm ready for this opportunity. A few minutes later, her phone buzzed. Celeste had replied, be at Skylux rooftop in Cape Town tomorrow night. Dress elegantly and don't be late. Overcome with excitement, Zalika ran to Mosi. Zalika, Mosi, I did it. I'm going to meet Celeste Devereaux. Mosi, Zalika, this is it. This is the opportunity everyone dreams of. But promise me, you'll always keep your eyes open. Zalika, I promise. The next evening, Zalika put on a borrowed elegant dress, straightened her old wig, and did her best makeup. She was ready to step into the world of luxury. When she arrived at Skylux rooftop in Cape Town, she was mesmerized. Crystal chandeliers, expensive champagne, diamond jewelry, and VIP tables overlooking the city skyline. Celeste was sitting in the most exclusive section, wearing a designer dress, holding a golden glass in her hand. She eyed Zalika up and down before giving a slight smile. Celeste, you look elegant, but that's not enough. If you want to stay in this world, you need courage. Are you really ready? Zalika took a deep breath and smiled. Zalika, I'm ready with everything I have. That night, Zalika stepped into a world of glamour, but what she didn't know was that getting into this world was easy. Getting out was much harder. At first, Zalika thought stepping into the world of luxury had completely transformed her life. The exclusive parties, the celebrities she met, the expensive gifts she received. Everything seemed exactly like the dream she had envisioned. But over time, she started to realize that behind the bright lights of this world, there were long, dark shadows. The influencers surrounding Celeste all looked flawless, but they were constantly under pressure. They had to carry the latest designer bags, be seen at the most expensive venues, and portray a perfect life on social media. Zalika slowly uncovered the truth. The wealthy women she admired online weren't actually living the lives they posted about. The luxury cars were borrowed, the designer handbags were rented, and the private jet trips? They were staged just for photos. And the most shocking revelation? The real source of money wasn't Instagram. It was the wealthy men known as sponsors. One evening, Celeste introduced Zalika to a powerful businessman. He had the look of success, an expensive watch, a perfectly tailored suit, and a confident aura. Everything he offered was tempting. 5-star vacations, limitless credit cards, exclusive access to high-end places. But as time passed, Zalika started to feel trapped, like a beautiful bird in a golden cage. Then one night, she received a message from Mosi. I've known you from the very beginning, Zalika. This isn't you. The further you go, the harder it'll be to come back. The word struck her like lightning. When she looked in the mirror, she realized something. Her eyes didn't shine the way they used to. Everything around her was fake. But escaping this world was much harder than entering it. She had a choice to make. In the end, she discovered the biggest secret of the luxury life. True freedom could never be bought. One morning, when Celeste called her to get ready for a big event, Zalika did something unexpected. She turned off her phone. She took one last look at the designer clothes, the flashy jewelry, the expensive gifts in her closet. Then without hesitation she walked out, leaving it all behind. Wearing nothing but her old clothes, she headed straight to the airport. And here's the twist. The world that looked so perfect on social media? Walking away from it was her greatest act of freedom. As she boarded the plane, a thought crossed her mind. Behind all the glitz, there were only shadows. But now I know who I am, and who I'm not. When she landed back in Johannesburg, someone was waiting for her, Mosi. She smiled, because this time, she wasn't chasing someone else's dream. She was ready to shine in her own story. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like it. Make sure to subscribe, and turn on notifications, so you don't miss any new uploads. And most importantly, drop a comment below, and let me know what you think. Your support means a lot to me and keeps me going. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.